Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So as the anniversary of my first year as program manager comes to an end, I want to take a moment to reflect on my journey with MPAC. In 2021, I was a new graduate. Fear of COVID and also fear of my public policy degree and unemployment swelled through the air. I felt compelled to take action due to the lack of representation of Muslims in our government and the devastating impacts of the public health crisis on our families and communities. Coming from an Egyptian family, as some of you may know, political conversations centered around faith and the power of the people, it was the secret spice in our family's spirited debates, or you can also, that's a nice word for loud debates, and civic engagement. MPAC is the only network of Muslim government officials, policy experts, and organizations doing advocacy on the work on the Hill, so it felt like a second home. However, I quickly learned throughout my time as an intern, and even now as staff, that MPAC is much more than this. Our work has always been focused on long-term outcomes, on the slow, steady approach that has proven itself successful throughout our history, rather than reactionary, short-sighted decision-making in pursuit of instant gratification. Today, we remain committed to the future, with MPAC's Congressional Leadership Development Program helping prepare the next generation of American Muslim leaders. Salam al-Maryadi, a visionary, recognized the importance of empowering American Muslim youth to become engaged and effective leaders in politics. Let's give a hand for Salam. He firmly believes that our community needs to have a seat at the table and is passionate about creating a platform for young American Muslims to develop the skills and knowledge necessary to make a difference in their communities and in their country. This commitment to nurturing and elevating the next generation of American Muslim leaders has been a guiding principle of MPAC since the inception of CLDP in 2015, and it remains a key priority for us today. Our program focuses on providing young American leaders with placements and leadership development opportunities on Capitol Hill with zero cost to the fellow, providing them with both a housing and stipend to make this life-changing opportunity more accessible to all. This program is crucial because it enables our youth to gain experience and exposure to the political process, which will help them become better leaders in the future. Through this program, we aim to create a pipeline of young Muslim leaders who will one day make a difference in their communities all the way from Washington, D.C. to right here in Los Angeles, California. As the policy program manager, I'm committed to continuously improving the program to provide the best possible experience for all our fellows. More resource, more training, more opportunities for American Muslim students looking to build careers in public service, and more diversity. In this diverse ecosystem that we can foster creativity, innovation, and progress while building a more just and equitable society. In a time where our nation grapples with profound divisions, we must confront the harsh reality of the ongoing crisis around the world. From the genocide occurring in the occupied lands of Palestine to the humanitarian emergencies in Sudan, Yemen, and the Congo, these challenges demand our attention, our empathy, and our action. However, it is not enough to merely recognize these issues. We must take proactive steps towards meaningful change. We must invest in the next generation of leaders, the same young minds who are on the front lines right now, advocating for change on their campuses, organizing rallies, leading movements, and driving meaningful change on the issues that matter most, all while facing discrimination and harassment for speaking out. They embody the spirit of resilience, of courage, and of deep-seated belief in the power of the American Muslim voice. Our future policymakers, educators, and lawyers hold the key to a more passionate and compassionate and just world. By supporting these young leaders, we send a powerful message. We believe in their potential. We stand with them in their pursuit of justice, and we recognize the critical role they play in shaping the course of our shared future. As Muslims, we must support initiatives that help our community grow and thrive. Our youth are the future of our community, and we must invest in their development if we want to see them succeed in all areas of life. By supporting this program, you are not only investing in the future of our community, but also in the future of Islam in America. Our youth have a lot to offer, and we must give them the tools and opportunities they need to succeed. To quote our co-founder, the late Dr. Maher Hattout, Allah yarhamah, "Home is not where your grandparents are buried, but where your grandchildren will be raised." Thank you for your support. You can give a clap. Thank you all for your support, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you for coming out today to uplift our next generation of young leaders. Next, I'm gonna have one of our CLDP 2022 fellows come on stage. Please welcome Asma Mohammadi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm honored to share my experience with MPAC's CLDP program today and how it has had a profound impact on my life. As an Afghan woman, education is not an inherent right like it is for others. Education was not an opportunity that my mother, my grandmother, or any woman before me had. And just as that narrative was changing, in 2021, Afghan girls were once again banned from attending school. I carry that weight with me every day, knowing what a privilege it is to be here and the obligation I have to my Afghan sisters in Afghanistan. I take that responsibility very seriously, and it is the reason why I went to law school, to give Muslim women a voice, and more importantly, to give Afghans a voice. During every phase of my educational career, the misrepresentation of Muslims made my blood boil. And for some reason, I had this belief that as I got older, my professors and my peers would be less naive and ignorant. But it turned out the same people I went to middle school with who called me a terrorist were the same kids I went to college and law school with. CLDP gave me hope that this doesn't always have to be the case. During my time with CLDP, I interned with USAID in the General Counsel's office. Each day that summer, I investigated the legal intricacies of international law, and every evening, CLDP gave me the opportunity to learn from experienced professionals spanning across various sectors. For the first time in my life, I was surrounded by Muslims who have already navigated the spaces I plan to pursue. This gave me hope, because even though no one in my classrooms and office looked like me, I knew it was possible because of them. Equally remarkable is the network of future Muslim leaders that I have had the privilege of connecting with through this program. My cohort of peers are far beyond mere professional connections. They are lifelong friendships. I now have friends who work in every branch of government and have gone on to accept prestigious fellowships and continue to inspire me. Since CLDP, I have worked for the Department of Justice, World Central Kitchen, Welcome.US, and the American Institute of Research. And although it has been rewarding to be a Muslim in these spaces and have a voice, it has also been a devastating task to keep doing this work and remain collected. With almost 2 million Afghan refugees forced out of Pakistan and the genocide in Palestine, I want to scream. But it is imperative for us and for me to channel that energy into something else, something beneficial for the entirety of the Ummah. So I, like many of you, keep going, knowing that nothing on this earth happens without the permission of Allah. Our power is in our faith, our prayers, and our du'as. Let us continue to use our voices for all our Muslim brothers and sisters, but more importantly, let us not forget to invest in all forms of our worship. In closing, CLDP has equipped me with mentors who have become my role models, friends who have become my confidants, and a network of Muslim leaders who have become my ally in the pursuit of shared goals. I am forever grateful for the CLDP program and the doors it has opened for me in my life. Thank you.